Welcome to
Shit Happens.
Week number
128.
He's got big hands. He's a tall guy. So,
128.
all right, 128 weeks in a row. How amazing is this? So
That's a lot of weeks, Dr. Matt.
thank you. It's
a lot.
amazing. Have not missed one for you guys because it's that important to tell the message, to tell the story. So this guy is a stud. I just had the pleasure of meeting him this morning, and I'm just learning more and more about him and what he's doing.
Gee,
with
thanks.
Chiropractic. This guy is rising star, not just because he's tall. And
I hope I'm not getting taller. My mom still feeds me like I am though.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So mine too. But I get picked on because I'm tall all the time. So between
Yeah.
those two, it happens.
I joke sometimes.
So anyway, this guy, everything he's doing in chiropractic, I'm gonna let him roll because he gets up almost as early as that guy. That crazy guy, Dr. Kocha.
Can you learn about chiropractic when you sleep, Dr. Matt?
You know, I think through osmosis and your intellect, you review it at night.
I don't think you can.
You can dream about it though.
You can dream about it. Is every single person in the world under chiropractic care yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Then we can't sleep in. No time for it. Won't do it. Here's what I was thinking about. Here's what I was thinking about this morning, though, Dr. Matt. We had a patient come in, practice member, whatever you want to call him, and he comes in and he's doing the sniffles, and I said, "Oh, nice to meet you, sir." And he goes, "You better not shake my hand because I've had a cold." Of course, I shake his hand. I would have licked his hand, but unfortunately, it's not socially acceptable to lick people's hands. So what we're thinking about here, I want to talk about germs.
Please do. Everybody's
terrified of germs. They're everywhere. You see people take a napkin. They, instead of opening the door barehanded, they open it with a napkin. You see the hand sanitizer,
the Clorox and the Purell and all the others.
You can put it to your backpack now.
Yeah, I know. So make it real convenient for you.
So the question really is, are germs a problem? And I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Why is that?
Why? Well, a couple things I want to talk about on that. For one, if you were, what's your favorite sport, Dr. Matt?
You know what? I'm a soccer guy.
Okay, soccer. So if you were coaching a soccer team, or coaching any sports team, would you want to practice against like the worst team in town every single day? Have your guys scrimmage the worst team,
or would you want to stomp and beat on them, like 40-0?
Or would you want to have them scrimmage like the best team, the hardest working team out there?
You know what? I think if we're going to get better,
yeah,
I'd want to play the best team.
You gotta expose them to hard stuff, make them work, right?
Exactly.
Well, the same thing happens with your body. If you never expose it to germs or anything, it's going to be like the guy that sits on the couch all the time, and then all of a sudden one day he's got to work really hard. It's not going to happen. It's going to break down. You should be exposing your germs to exposing your body to all kinds of germs. That way, that immune system builds up. Just like lifting weights, it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. That way, when this so-called flu season happens, you don't have to worry about it.
Check your calendars. The flu season. Apparently it's here. It started sometime.
I don't know what that is. How come there are no presents with flu season? They haven't figured that one out. Then the other thing with germs.
Good.
If you've got a bunch of trash outside your house, right?
Yeah.
And there's rats all over it.
Yeah.
Did the rats cause the trash to be there?
I'm going no.
No. But what do? Let's get some rat poison.
Okay.
Let's get some smoke sticks.
Okay.
Smoke them out, kill the rats. We kill the rats. What happens? Just leave the trash pile there. Problem solved? For a little bit.
Short time. Sure.
Sure.
Maybe.
Rats aren't there anymore.
Yep.
Invite mom back over for pancakes. But eventually, the rats come back.
It's amazing.
Because we haven't fixed the problem. We haven't fixed the cause of the problem. The rats are the effect of garbage being there. Symptoms are the rats. They're the effects of a problem somewhere deeper down inside.
So do you want to get rid of the rats, or do you want to correct the problem?
If it were me, I would want to correct the problem. I would want to correct the cause rather than just pampering the effects, getting rid of the rats. What about you?
So I would definitely want to correct the cause, and I don't want trash on my lawn or anything anyway. So how does that apply to chiropractic, and how does chiropractic help the body?
I'm glad you asked that.
Thank you.
Cool. I think we have one of these over here.
Props.
Dr. Matt, what is this thing?
It looks like a spine.
That is a spine.
A spine.
This is your spine. These are the bones we're sitting on right now. This is our head. Do you know how important this thing is?
I'm going to go very.
Very. In fact, your nervous system, which is this, your brain up here, your spinal cord, housed and protected by these 24 movable bones that we call vertebra, whatever, backbones. You know, the nervous system, it's so important that it is the only organ system in your body completely encased and protected by bone.
Weird. Do you ever think about that?
Yeah. Do you think we should take care of the nervous system?
You would think if the body thinks it's that important, it's encasing it in bone. It's protecting it by bone. One of the hardest thing in the body. Do you think that your body would think that's smart and good to have and keep healthy? I'd say yes.
I mean, I'm not like a body, but I would say yes too.
Exactly.
So your brain sits in here, it's the boss of the body, has all the instructions every single cell making up your body needs to function right. Sends the messages from the brain above, down the spinal column, and out through the nerves. Now as long as these cells get 100% of the messages, they'll function at 100%.
Makes sense.
Sometimes.
What happens?
Sometimes life happens.
That happens. Life happens?
Traumas, like chemicals, just can misalign these bones. Minor misalignments.
What are those misalignments called?
We call it a subluxation.
Hear that, guys? New Mexico docs? Subluxation.
Oh, yeah. New Mexico docs. Subluxation. When these subluxations occur, irritation of these nerves, now they're unable to relay 100% of the signals from the brain to the body. Body can't function at 100%.
Now, what do those nerves control?
These nerves?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think everything.
Everything. So, do you want to live your life with everything functioning well, or living a dysfunction, subluxated life?
Let me phone a friend.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yep. I would rather live unsubluxated, 100% functioning nervous system.
So you guys, get checked, get adjusted to match your level of stress so you can live your life the way you were designed. Any closing thoughts, buddy?
Closing thoughts? Oh, phew. I've had a lot thrown at me this morning.
You've been up for 12 hours.
Yeah, well, it's been fun. And to chiropractic students and to chiropractic, doctors, just want to make this real clear that from learning from great mentors like I have, like Roger Casterbauer, Lyle Kocha, Rob Sinnott, Dr. Matt over here, it is a privilege to be a chiropractor, to be a student of chiropractic. It is not a right, okay? People deserve to live a life subluxation free, and it is your job to teach them that and to deliver that, okay? And until we do that, until we have this whole world adjusted, well,
you're not sleeping in.
No time for sleeping in.
That's right. Okay, guys, peace out. See you next week.
Peace, guys.